Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot, but I getting ready for a little bit of a picnic tomorrow, so I cut this wood up here today. But I don't know. I'm gonna look back at the video before this, but this is just me. I just got it cleaned up a little bit. This is the next day. I did all this firewood here just an hour ago, and got the new fire pit out and mowed all the grass, trimmed this tree up. I don't know. Can't really tell. I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the old video to this video, but I trimmed the hell out of that tree. Fixed the railings back up. Put the lawnmower up on the thingy there. And cleaned this all up over in here. You couldn't even walk back through here yesterday. I cut all these trees off. Cleaned all this up back in here. I got a long ways to go, don't get me wrong. I got so much work that I would like to do, but I just don't know if it'll happen. It's coming a long ways though, guys. It's a lot of work, especially whenever I'm basically doing it by myself, which I don't mind, really don't mind. This is peaceful to me. This is why I like to come out in the woods, because I like to work on myself. I can think about stuff, my mind clears up. I can, just kind of let my mind wander a little bit. I feel like a little kid again when I'm finding sticks. Like I cut all these little trees out of down here so that you could open this up and see down through there again. Yesterday that I cut like 150 little trees out of there or more, and just opened that up. That you couldn't see the field. Now you can see the field. I mowed out the path. You couldn't, or out the main driveway here. The main driveway was full of grass. I'd like to finish cleaning this up down through here and mow this grass. Get down in here to the old Ford. Me and my dad was talking about the old Ford. He said, "Pap drove it in here, and the dump did work on it." So, fuck, there's a piece of firewood I missed. 2 pieces of firewood I missed. Grab them up. Here's a frontal of the old Ford. I have no idea what year it is. I'll have to ask my dad. Maybe he knows. 1940s and 50s Ford, and 2000 Ford. Not even a Ford fan. I've always been a Chevy fan. Oh man, I don't know. I guess here's your sign, right? Just when you think you're a Chevy fan. I own a Ford Ranger. I own a 2000 Ford F-150. I own a 2008 Honda. What the hell is that thing? Oh man, it's a little Honda thingy my wife drives. How can I think of what the hell it's called? It's a cool little sucker. I keep wanting to call it an Eclipse. I know it's not an Eclipse. It's a Equinox. Nah, not Equinox either. Jesus Christ, hold on a second. Let me pause this. No, I can't even do that. I'll have to... Fuck. Element. It's a Honda Element. Jesus Christ, what a fucking idiot. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. I'm topless. I hope you guys didn't get a shot of my nipples there. They're awful sweaty and nasty today. It's hot down here. Feel better I got them 2 pieces of firewood though. Hey, it's coming along. It's just my way of, working through my shit. But, on another hand, I'm extremely privileged and extremely lucky to be able to do this. A lot of people ain't that lucky. We don't really think about it as in that, we have no idea how lucky and how fortunate we are, or I am, or anybody else that has property like this and is able to do this because of my family and my pap and his brothers and their parents, because they bought this property, they farmed this property, property, not property. Sound like one of them fucking idiots off of TV. Because they did all that, I am able to come back here. If it was up to me, I would never be able to afford to buy property like this today. If I decided I wanted to go and say, hey, I want to go buy 50 acres, people would be like, you know, sorry about your luck, but I can't give you the money, even though you can afford the payment. Whose fault is that? Of course it's mine. That's besides the point. Regardless, you know, for me to go buy something like this, I just don't think it would ever happen. Maybe once I fix my credit and everything, I can afford to buy something like this. We're getting ready to go through some stuff. Like, we need to do something with the property. A bunch of more private shit that I really can't. It's not so much I can't talk about it. I don't know enough to talk about it. And I'm learning more and more about being a property owner. You know, I don't know whose name the property is going to end up in here eventually. So in the next 20 years, I don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. We could lose it. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm very, very lucky and very, very privileged. And I take advantage of it in a good way and in a bad way. I take advantage in a good way of where I get out here, and I take advantage of that I work on myself and my attitude and I always continue to try to be a good person, because when it comes down to it, I want to be a good dude. I want people to say, hey, you know that Mike Wilmer guy? He's a good guy. That Mike Wilmer guy, if you asked him to do something for you, man, he wouldn't ask for anything in return. He'd just come and do it. I just want to be known as a decent fucking human being. And you can't do that if you're not a good human being. You can't do that. And, you know, I've had a lot of depression. I've had a lot of issues. I've had a lot of fucking drug issues. In the past 12 years, I've been sober as a bird. But that doesn't mean that I'm still a good person. You know, you can be sober all your life and still be a bad person. Boy, my arm hurt. Fuck, what did I do to the camera? Sorry if I fucked with you there, but my arm was getting tired. I don't even know. I want to be a good guy. I want to be a good person. That's really what it comes down to for me. For me in life, I want to be a good fucking guy. You know, this morning my grandmother asked me if I wanted to go to church with her, and I said, Grandma, I got some stuff I gotta do. I made promises that I gotta keep, and I promised her that I'd go to church with her, especially once I got my teeth fixed. And that didn't happen. But you don't want to look at me. I can talk and walk around and show you guys my cabin and everything. But I should have went to church with her. I should have said to hell with it. I should have went to church with her. And I don't get to do much with my gram. And, you know, I should have went. Should have went with her. And I didn't. You know, and I feel bad that I didn't now. And it's easy for me to say that. Like, it's really easy for me to come back and say I feel really bad about not going with her. As I was sitting there listening to, it was my grandmother, me, my dad, my Uncle Jim, and my Uncle Jack. And she asked me first, Mikey, why don't you go to church with me? I said, Grandma, I made plans. I got my mom, not my grandma, my mother asked me to come help her. I had to go help my mother and my stepdad. And I was like, I got so much stuff to do. I'll have to make it right with the Lord another day. And she said, I understand that. And so she turned around and she looked at my Uncle Jim. She said, what about you? Why don't you come to church with me? And he's like, I got to do this, I got to do that. And he has plenty of good enough excuses that he has to do because his wife has cancer. He has to take care of Amy. But, you know, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to church. You know, you just get diagnosed with cancer and stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's where you ought to be every Sunday. Maybe not. You know, but there I am. I'm judging. That's not right. That's not cool. Don't judge people. How about that axle down there? Can you guys see that axle? Anyhow. And she turned around and asked my dad. She said, what about you, Mike? Mike Senior, I'm a junior. So yeah, I turned and said, what about you, Mike? Talking to my dad. He goes, oh, Mom, yeah, I got stuff I gotta get done. She goes, yeah, I know, you're always doing something. And he does, he's always fucking doing something. So, she turned around and she looked at my Uncle Jack. She goes, Jack? He said, fuck no, I ain't going to that fucking place. And he said, not that I ain't religious and not that I didn't want to really go. He doesn't like the people at her church. And I don't know. Whose fault's that? Like, I don't know if that's a good enough excuse or not. I don't know. But regardless, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wow, this fucking mushroom. I wish I'd had a picture of it. This fucking mushroom right here. This mushroom right here was a fucking cap yesterday. Like, it was like a round, little, like, it was the size of the center. It was the size of the center yesterday. And now it's opened up like a fucking paper plate. That's fucking crazy to me. Fucking wow. See, that's the old shit house over there. It fell the fuck over. Should try to get it stood back up. I need to get a pull and I need help. I can't do it by myself. My dad was back here and he's strong as an ox. I should have had him help me. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know why I even told that story about my gram, but I'm just saying, like, I took that for fucking advantage, and I shouldn't do that stuff. Because I don't know how much time I'm going to have left with her. I don't know how much time she's going to have left with me either, regardless, but, you shouldn't turn down opportunities like that. My Uncle Jack said, did I finish that? He doesn't like the people that go to her church. Something like that, he said. I don't know, what the fuck kind of excuse is that? And then, I knew none of them were going to go. We were all sitting out on the porch drinking coffee. But I guess it was just nice. To me, I like to sit there and I like to watch my dad with his brothers. It's kind of cool to watch my grandma with her sons. Now that they're in their 50s and 60s. I don't know if my Uncle Jim's 50 yet. He might be still in his 40s. He's the baby of the family, I believe. Or at least the youngest boy. Regardless, I enjoy that. Like, I try to take advantage of that every Sunday. I enjoy watching them, knowing that I'm going to be like that with my mother. I already am. I got my sister Vienna, and then I have a stepbrother / cousin sort of thing. I don't know. We always just called each other brothers. I don't know, until you ask the other person, then the other one might say cousins, I don't know, or brothers, cousins, whatever the hell you want to call us. It's kind of a fucked up story. It was, my dad married his brother's wife, if that makes any sense. My oldest uncle, he's older than my dad, him and my stepmom now, because they split up. And my mom and dad, they split up. So my dad ended up marrying Joyce, would be I guess she would have been my aunt, but, and then she turned into my stepmother, which it's as weird as that might sound. A lot of people might think that sounds weird. It never really was weird to us. It's not like there's any type of fucking incest or anything stupid like that going on. My stepmom's a Dixon, and my dad's a Woomer. There's no relation through fucking blood whatsoever. She wasn't a Woomer when they got married, and even if they was, it wouldn't have mattered. So, I guess, it just, and then my stepmom had kids with another guy, which would have been my Uncle Jack. They had a son and a daughter and a son, either, however you want to say it. I think Jackie's the older one. So she's technically my stepsister, and he's technically my stepbrother, I guess. / cousins. I don't know what the fuck they are. We're all close family regardless, however you want to look at it. Like, even though like we're cousins, we're almost like brothers anyhow, even though we are technically stepbrothers. But I grew up close with my cousins. I had my cousin Jimmy, my cousin Adam. We were all within 3 months of each other. My cousin Jimmy, his dad was my it was my dad's brothers, my Uncle Jim, and then Adam was from Uncle Rick and Aunt Kim. And we all was very close. We was all like brothers basically. I'd like to write a book. I really would. I'd like to write a book one of these days. You know, I'm full of stories. I got so much I like to talk about. And I don't know if anybody. I don't even know what to name this video. What do I name this video? Hashtag name this bitch. I don't know what to name it. I don't know. There's so much in my family that I could talk about, and I don't even know where the hell I was going with all of this, but I guess that's just a little touch on who I am and maybe why I am the way I am. I mean, I'm not fucking retarded or anything too much. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess that I need to quit worrying about making content and just end this fucking thing. Such a fucking idiot. Probably gonna put this out in two different. I was gonna try to splice them together and make two different videos, but I think that I got like 3 or 4 videos that I made so far, and I think this is the 3rd or 4th one. This will be the video after I said. If you watched the video before this will be the next video after I worked on the hunting camp. So got in here and worked on my pap's camp. So this is the next video. Hey, we got another day yet. This is a long weekend. 3-day weekend, baby. Woo! 3-day weekend. Yay! It's about fucking time I get an extra day off. Yeah, maybe we'll do another video tomorrow or even later on. We're going over to my stepbrother / Joey's house tonight. He's having a party. And, you know, we all live pretty close. I can throw a rock from my house and probably hit my dad's yard. And then I can go up on his porch and throw a rock and probably get really close to my cousin brother Joey's house. I don't know. I call him Joey. I say, Joey. You know, I don't say, hey, brother, or nothing like that. You know, it's not like that with I have another stepbrother and a stepsister. My stepbrother Anthony. He's on YouTube every once in a while. I think it's Getting Fit with Zim. I'm not sure, but he's only made a few videos. I'm not sure if he made an update or not. He's trying to lose weight. He's got a lot of good info he puts out too, but it's been a while since he's made a video. At least I think it has been anyhow. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days, a couple of weeks. Been a while. We're not as close as we used to be. It's not that we're not close. We got lives. We got a fucking life to live. It sucks. I mean, it really sucks because I fucking love him to death. And we're probably a little, well, I don't know if I'd say we're closer than what me and Joey are, but maybe at one time we might have been. At this point in time in my life at 35, the only person I'm close to is myself. I really am. Like, I have me. That's it. I'm not close to anybody. I'm close to my wife, but, you know, even me and her, we've been fighting a lot lately, so there's that. Not really fighting, just, like, nitpicking. Fighting over dumb shit. Doesn't even make any fucking sense. Fucking fighting, not really even fighting, like, arguing over a fucking TV show. Like, last night we argued over we act like we're in our fucking 70s, 60s and 70s, like we're a fucking super old couple. We're arguing over the fucking story plot of a fucking show. I think it was Urban Legends. And we got in a fucking argument over she thought that I was making her feel fucking stupid, and I wasn't trying to make her feel stupid. It wasn't my fault she didn't understand the fucking plot. I can't. It ain't my fault. You know, we got in a fucking argument over it. That's so stupid. That's the shit that me and my wife fight about. It's not really a fight. We're not fighting today. I went to bed on the couch. She went to bed. Whatever that means, didn't matter. I woke up this morning, I didn't make coffee. I just left. And I came back to the camp and hung out back here. I made coffee. Had coffee with my dad this morning. That's right. I went up to my dad and had coffee. You know, but as soon as she got up and got moving, that was the end of it. It was over. Like, we don't hold a grudge. We don't hold grudges in life. Me and my wife. I don't hold a grudge. I don't have time for grudges. My sisters, not like my legit sister, not my, I have 2 stepsisters. I got my younger stepsister, Kate, which we used to be very, very close, and the older we get, we're not close. And I don't know I don't really know why. We've had our little spats, but we're just not close. And then my oldest sister, Jackie, she's my stepsister slash cousin. I got fucked up family. I don't know. It's not really fucked up. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, it's not fucked up, but yet it kind of is, but yet it's kind of not. Like, there's no type of, like, stupid incest or anything stupid like that going on. Nobody's trying to marry their cousins here. That's not going on. This isn't West Virginia. Even though it's fucking Pennsatucky, we're not, we're not Appalachian folk. Yeah, I guess we are. We live in the Appalachian Mountains, but you know what the fuck I'm trying to say. For God's sakes. Holy fuck. I don't know if you can see or not, but I have lost some weight. I'm down almost 30 fucking pounds thanks to fasting. There's my wife. She's probably watching me throwing my arms in the air. Blah! But that's the other vehicle that I own that I was talking about, the Honda Element. This fucking video is about 20 minutes long, and I suppose it's time to end this bitch. Subscribe, like my channel, let me know what you think. Comment below, let me know. If you think I'm a fucking idiot or a fucking retard, let me know. Subscribe! Peace! Good night. Shit, what the hell is she listening to? She's like, if you don't get that goddamn camera off of me, I'm gonna put my fucking shit in your ass, or I'm just gonna throat punch your ass.